I'm Chad with CD Shave, and thank you very much for joining me on this early Monday morning. We are doing a head shave today. Head shave that I'm pretty excited about because we have a new to me piece of hardware. This is the second series of our Merkur review on 3 Merkur razors. I had never tried any Merkur razors before, and Mr. Tom, thank you sir, was nice enough to loan me a couple. So I got right here the 37C slant bar. We're going to give this a shot today and see how it shaves the head. The Merkur 37 slant bar razor is a German-made safety razor and is a razor that commands respect. The 37C cut its way into the DE scene in a smooth but noticeable way. This high-quality razor is well crafted and solid all around. From the perfectly fitted slant bar head to its highly grippable handle knurling, this razor points the way to a performance of efficiency and comfort. Weighing in at just 2.7 ounces lands it on the lighter side of the Merkur DE fleet, which is exciting as lighter razors tend to be my preference for head shaves. The affordability is there with a price tag of only $48.95. This is currently available at westcoastshaving.com. And I've found that it is readily available at a plethora of other retail shaving sites. Having said that, let's jump right into the holiday of the day. Today is National Marooned Without a Compass Day. I don't know. It sounds to me like it's more like SOL Day. Or your fucked day. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Talking about the gear, let's get right into it. We're going to be using the slant bar 37C. I think we're going to pair it up there or load it up with a feather blade. And this one is on its second use. For the brush, Mazingo Turn and Shave. Love this thing. It's my go-to. For the soap, for the mowing of the head, Katie's Bubbles LTV. Yeah, you know me. Laterre there. Okay, so we're going to do that up. I don't usually bloom Katie's Bubbles at all because the stuff is so soft and takes water really well. So I don't have a problem with not blooming it. Just to kind of reiterate on, if you haven't seen the last video, Merkur is a German razor company. They're out of Germany. They started in 1908, and it's a subsidiary of Dovo. If I get this right, Dovo Soligen Steelware. So, and they've been making safety razors for a while. All right, so this razor, as you can see, it's got a slant bar to it. For those of you that are not familiar with a slant bar, it's just a different way of cutting the hair. Some people say it's more aggressive. Other people say it's more efficient. Some people say it's both. It's just different. If you think of when you cut vegetables or something like that and you take a knife, you don't just cut down, you usually cut across, you slice the vegetable. That's the theory for this. It slices the hair as opposed to just chopping it, such as a straight bar. It doesn't mean that the straight bar doesn't work or that it's not as efficient. It's or some people say it's not as efficient. It's just, that's how it cuts. It just cuts differently. In terms of aggressiveness, I've used a slant bar before, and I would say it can be more aggressive. It all depends on your technique, and it depends on what you pair it with a blade. So, but it also depends on the gap, blade exposure, all that too. So, but the slant bar itself, just the design in and of itself, I don't want to say it necessarily makes it more aggressive. It just cuts hair differently. So, and for some people, it's more efficient. For those of us that have like really coarse beards, it can be more efficient. I found slant bars are not as efficient for me on my beard. They work really well on my head. So that's why I'm using this on my head today. Very happy to do so. So, all right, this is a 2-piece razor. The way you take it apart is you get the bottom here. You just go ahead and turn that until it comes loose and the top comes off. Drop the blade in like so. and you just screw it. And with slant bars, you really have to be careful and check your blade alignment. If you look, if you can tell, that's way off because I haven't tightened it down yet. You see how most of the blade is exposed on one side and it's not on the other? You don't want it to be like that. You want to kind of straighten it out. And there really isn't a huge trick to it. If the side has these blades that stick out, all you do is just grab your fingernail and move it. They're not sharp. They feel like they are, but they're really not. And then you can see that it's a, it's a lot better than it was. So I'm just going to finish straightening that and then tighten it down. You know, it's a lot better than it was. All right. As far as the razor is concerned, as you can see, it's completely silver and there's no other colors on it. You get the little, I don't know if you can see this, but it's the logo Merkur on the bottom of the knurling here. It's kind of a short handle. It's not nearly as heavy as the other Merkur razors I've tried or I've looked at. It's a lot lighter. I'd say in comparison, this is just about as heavy as the Razor Rock German 37. So, all right. We're just going to throw the razor in the water here. And let's get the soap loaded up. As you can see, the soap's loaded up, ready to go. Throw some water on the head. And get the CB LTV going. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the shave has been completed. As you can see, absolute DOP status. No cuts, abrasions, irritation, redness, nothing. Smooth as glass. Perfect shave. Those of you that may not have remembered, or if you're interested, we used Katie's Bubbles La Terre there. I'm going to finish the shave off with, I'm going to pair this with Mickey Lee Soapworks Cape Verde. So while we're doing that, let's talk about the razor. In terms of aggressiveness, I'd say, yeah, it's definitely more aggressive than my Razor Rock German 37. So I've heard some people compare the two. I don't think I think this is much more aggressive than that, in a good way. I think it really took the hair off. I mean, I had a couple of days of growth, so that might have had something to do with it too. Definitely had an aggressive blade in it. The feather's really nice blade for removing a lot of hair efficiently. You can't really beat the slant. I mean, it definitely works well. The razor's not that heavy, which, you know, in terms of heaviness, it doesn't really affect me face-wise. But when I get into head shaving, that's when it kind of steps in, because, you know, head shaving, you're doing a lot of, you know, this and different angles and stuff, and the razor, as the razor gets heavier, or if the razor's really heavy, it can start to take its toll. By like the third pass, you start kind of going, okay, I'm tired of doing this type of thing. So, all right, we've got the shave done. We've got the razor reviewed. My recommendation on it in the end is, yeah, I recommend this razor. As you know, this razor is a great razor. I definitely, I can see myself picking one of these up and adding it to my shave den eventually. So again, Mr. Tom, thank you very much for loaning me this so we can review this and let the viewers see what they think. So guys, again, if you're, and girls for that matter, really don't know how this would work on your legs, but I imagine it would work the same way it did on my head, so I really recommend it for ladies too, for that matter. So guys and girls, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate, you know, everybody's patronage. Yeah, I think that's the word. All right. As always, if you guys have any comments, please put it below. Ask any questions, whether you like the razor, you don't like the razor, you're indifferent to it, you're thinking about getting one. Do it up. Throw a comment in there. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. I appreciate every comment that gets put into my videos. And folks, if you like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Let's get those tickers going on that. Most importantly, last but not least, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We'd love to have you here over at CD Shaven to see all the videos that we do. And folks, one more thing. If you guys have any questions as far as certain techniques, or you'd like to see me do a certain topic on a video, throw a message in the comments of any one of the videos, and you know, we'll see what we can do about that, because I'd love to get ideas from you guys as well. So anyway, all right, folks, I am Chad with CD Shaven. Thank you very much for joining me on this Monday morning's shave. And if you guys shave today, have a great shave, have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you guys in the next video.